Hi, everyone, and welcome to our podcast, and welcome to 1947 Night. The idea was inspired by Dr. Paul from the Late Night with Dr. Paul show. It's not late, and he's not a doctor. We wanted to show you how to make any old night at home with no one over special. My name is Daniela Siggia, and I'm Creative Director and Strategist at Black Ram Media Group. I'm also Paul Bazant's significant other. It's just the two of us at home, and normally this time of year, we would be attending a lot of parties and hosting a few. And given our careers, we were both incredibly socially active, so COVID really changed our life in that way. Paul has a way of making even the simplest moments special, and we were having so much fun planning this night for our family, we thought we would share it with everyone so that you can host your own night that's similar. And honestly, it's a lot of fun, and it doesn't have to be a lot of work, because if you're anything like me, you're probably having COVID burnout right now. Even if all you're doing is heating up a frozen dinner, it's the little things that make it special. So, here's how it's done. You pick a year, any year, just random. Do some research on what's popular at the time, foods, cocktails, trends, music, movies, headlines. Learn where society was at. Then design a whole night around it. Dr. Paul chose 1947. So since it's just the two of us, we'll be starting the evening with a family Zoom conference call. Everyone will have popular cocktails and appetizers from that era on hand, and we'll do a bit of a show and tell with each other while we catch up. And it's so nice to have something other than COVID to talk about. And then to make this a bit more Christmassy, and given that Paul is a big movie buff and I co-own a film company, we had to bring movies into the mix. So after our Zoom cocktail hour, everyone will go settle in and enjoy a late 40s era dinner in front of the TV watching a double feature. So he chose Miracle on 34th Street. Now that film was nominated for 4 Academy Awards and won 3, including Best Writing for Original Story and Screenplay and Best Supporting Actor. And we're going to follow that with The Bishop's Wife. Now that film won the Academy Award for Best Sound, but it was nominated for Best Director, Best Editing, Best Music, Scoring of a Dramatic or Comedy Picture, and Best Picture. So when do you ever see 2 Christmas movies being nominated for awards like that the same year? It doesn't get more Christmassy than that. So, besides just having a fun gimmick to distract yourself with, learning about our recent past really puts our alarming present into perspective. For example, in 1947, society was going through major shifts. The Cold War was just starting, the CIA was established, there was the Roswell UFO incident which happened, and all of that started to shake people's foundational beliefs. Times were so lean, much like millennials now, young couples started living with their parents because there was a housing crisis. Nutrition was so low because of economic struggle, things like liver loaf became popular to eat because of the nutritional value it offered. So times are tough when that's how trendy foods are inspired. 1947 saw some weather disasters, but the human spirit is designed to prevail. And despite all that hardship, people were growing and expanding in beautiful ways as well. For example, in 1947, we saw the first ever African-American man, Jackie Robinson, to play in Major League Baseball. And as much as times were tough, people were having big dreams in terms of wealth. For example, that was the year Ferrari was established. And instant cameras were invented, cell phones were invented too. Every generation faces its struggles, and every generation prevails. And evenings like this remind you of that at the time you need it most. It gives you a silly excuse to spend some time online connecting with family or friends that you won't be able to see over the holidays in a fun way. It's a distraction from all the crap you're facing right now, and it gives you something to learn about that has nothing to do with COVID. Planning this evening was a lot of fun for us. It kept our mind off things, gave us something great to talk about, and we're really looking forward to it tonight. We'll be making a compilation video of our evening to share with you tomorrow. As a matter of fact, we'll be bringing you a lot more of this sort of content in 2021, so you can look forward to a lot more personal and behind the scenes of both Dr. Paul and the Black Ram crew. We are really looking forward to 2021. We intend to make this the best year ever. And our goal is to help you do the same. So like, subscribe, and follow our page for more fun and inspiration coming into 2021.